शब्दों में आपका धन्यवाद करें, किन शब्दों में आपका धन्यवाद करें। दिन रात की ये सेवा हम याद करें, दिन रात की ये सेवा हम याद करें। किन शब्दों में आपका धन्यवाद करें, दिन रात की ये सेवा हम याद करें। किन शब्दों में आपका धन्यवाद करें। बेहद का प्यार आपने हमको है दिया, हीरा हमें बनाकर श्रृंगार है किया। श्रीमत से मन चमन को आवाज हम करें, किन शब्दों में आपका धन्यवाद करें। दिन रात की ये सेवा हम याद करें, किन शब्दों में आपका धन्यवाद करें। खींचते हमारे प्यार में अब तक भी आ रहे हो, रथ को संभालते भी वादा निभा रहे हो। ऐसे ही प्यार पर जान निसार हम करें, किन शब्दों में आपका धन्यवाद करें। दिन रात की ये सेवा
सद्गुणों से कर दिया है श्रृंगार मेरा। धन्यवाद तेरा प्रभु, धन्यवाद तेरा, धन्यवाद तेरा प्रभु, धन्यवाद तेरा।
Okay, great. Welcome all. So we had the opportunity to listen 1.5 song today instead of half or one song. So hopefully you all have enjoyed the gratitude songs. Now let's dive into the previous day topic. The previous day topic was the magic wand. One of you please confirm. Okay, 1 minute. Let me put some background music. So one of you please confirm the background music should not be too much.
Yes, little bit can be lessened.
Okay, let me do it. Maybe I'll change the music. Now is it
जैसे
okay?
किसी को कभी किसी ने इंसल्ट किया,
Sorry.
इंसल्ट हुई है आपकी कभी? किस किस की हुई है, हाथ उठाओ।
It's not music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now is it okay?
Hmm.
Okay, great. So let's revise the day 24 content, that is the magic wand. Who doesn't want to have this magic wand? Everyone wants the magic wand. Now here is the opportunity to revise the concepts again and see how we can really possess this magic wand and bring miracles not only in our life but also in everyone's life all around us, whoever are there. So this chapter, fortunately or unfortunately, like it's a little different from other chapters. The other chapters have always started with a quote, but this chapter started directly without any quote. This is the difference that I have noticed. I'm not sure whether any of you have noticed. Whoever is kind of regularly reading and attending the session, they must have actually noticed this. When you notice something little different also, so that says that you are seriously watching. Your observation power is growing and you are becoming good at it. That's a very important power to possess. So just see how much focus we are and how we can increase our focus. Little off topic, but this is very important aspect. So I thought, let me share that also. Now here, the author is saying, have you ever wished you had a magic wand so that you could just wave your wand and help the people you love? Well, today's magical practice will show you how you can use life's real magic wand to help others. Okay? So, before we go further, just take a moment and close your eyes and think, if you are getting the magic wand today only, or maybe instantly, now you will be getting your magic wand, who are the 3 persons whose life you want to change? Just close your eyes and think of 3 people, because it is not about the topic that we are just reading. We will do in such a way that we are doing it simultaneously. We are reading also, we will be doing also today the practice that is suggested by the chapter or by the author. It will be really magical. Once you are done, You can unmute and say that done, or write in the chat box D for done. I am done. Done from Balaji. Done from Kanika ji. Done from Rahul ji.
Done.
Done from Meghna ji. Done from Suman ji.
Yeah, done. Yeah, done.
Done from Elin ji also. Silpa ji, you are the only one whose response is still awaited.
You know, I changed my place.
Sukari Su.
So I got cut.
Miss the context.
Yes, please.
Okay. Shall I tell you what to do?
I would really appreciate that.
No problem. I can. Okay. So just close your eyes and think. You will be having your magic wand ready in just a moment. Yeah. So think.
Voice is not audible.
Yes, you're gone, Bikashi.
Yes, so it is sorry.
Hello.
There you are again.
Sorry, actually, it was my connection which were kind of dwindling. Now,
Mhm.
hopefully, it is all good. Am I audible properly? And this screen is visible?
Yes.
Okay, great. So, just close your eyes and think of 3 people whose life you want to change, whose life you want to improve or bring a difference. Because in moments of, in few moments, you are going to get your magic wand ready. With that magic wand, you can actually do it. So just think of 3 people whom you really love or whom you really hate also. Doesn't matter. Who actually you want to bring change, bring a difference, think of 3 people. Done, Silpa ji? I think Nisa ji also joined. Yeah, Nisa ji, have you done? I think you have also joined a little late.
Hello. Did you
Yeah,
say
Nisa.
anything? Sorry, I was talking to my son, so I missed what you said.
Yeah, no problem. I am happy to repeat. So you are going to get a magic wand in few moments. So I have requested each of you to close your eyes and think of 3 people whose life you want to change. Either their health or their wealth or their physical state of energy level, or anything, a relationship, whatever it may be.
Okay. So you are asking whether I'm ready for it or like?
Yeah, just three people. Have you got 3 names in your mind?
Yes.
Okay. Silpaji, you are also done, right?
Yep. Thank you.
Great, thank you. So all 9 of us are ready. Now let's do in a wonderful way. It is not that we are going to read today's chapter or we are not going to revise this particular chapter, but we will be doing it simultaneously. When we do it simultaneously, we get the magic instantaneously. And what we do together, that is easier to do it, replicate it again in future. So that is how actually I thought. It came actually from yesterday's practice. Yesterday we did in abundance group one nice practical exercise actually. So I thought, why not do it here also? Whatever is the context here we have. So let's move ahead. Okay. And author is saying here, when you fervently want to help another person, you have immense power. But when you direct that power with gratitude, you really do have a magic wand that can help the people you care about. Here I beg a little difference. I believe that we should be actually caring about, we should not be only choosing the people who we care about. We can always start with that, but we should also choose the people whom we do not have a very good rapport currently. The relationship might not be really good. And by doing this practice, we can also bring a change in the energy level in the relationship that we carry. And that is very, very important, because if we are keeping if we are having someone like that and we are not forgiving, then we are not actually breaking free. Our emotions will be kind of blocked. The positive energy cannot do the real magic in our life. So the first thing that we need to do is forgive everyone. Forgiveness is the first exercise that has to be practiced before we say gratitude, or they go both hand in hand. So now that we all have the three names ready, let's see how we are getting our magic wand ready. So the science says that energy flows where attention goes. Energy flows where attention goes. And the next line is missing. Where our attention goes, there what happens? Energy flows where our attention goes. Where our attention goes, that anyone can, that result follows. Yes. Anything else? Energy flows. Yes. Energy flows. Result flows. Okay. That grows. That grows. If you can remember this, then it would be really nice. So where our attention goes, that grows. So why I said explicitly this particular line, which is not mentioned, even though it is not mentioned, because many times unintentionally we take our attention to something negative, to complain, to crib, or to some negative things, and that also grows. So it is not only true for the positive things, but also true for the negative things. Wherever our energy and attention goes, that grows. And we really do not want to grow the negative things in our life. So very, very carefully, we need to keep our attention intact. In the beginning, it would be conscious attention. Afterwards, it will transform to unconscious attention. So I hope you all be knowing what are the 4 stages of learning and creating habits. So the last step is unconscious competence. So we will be actually leading ourselves to an unconscious competence arena, wherein actually these things will be automatic, and that's the real magic in our life. Then author is saying, so when you direct the energy of gratitude towards another person's need, that's where the energy goes. And it grows also. That particular thing grows. This is the very reason why Jesus said thank you before he performed any miracle. So Jesus has performed many miracles, and he always said thank you before he performed any miracle. Most probably that thank you, that attitude of gratitude has brought the miracle. This is the magic word. Gratitude is an invisible but real force of energy, and coupled with the energy of your desire, it is just like having a magic wand. So this is nothing but the magic wand is our gratitude. It is not just saying thank you, but feeling from the deep core of our heart. That's what actually creates the magic wand. Now comes the quote. people who wait for a magic wand fail to see that they are the magic wand. So it is we who are the magic wand if, so IFF, if and only if we know how to get ourselves situated or lifted or uplifted to that kind of emotion, to that kind of gratitude and positive emotion. If we know, then we are the real magic wand. Otherwise, we are not. If we have a family member, friend, or anyone we care about who is lacking either physical health or in financial trouble or unhappy in their work or stressed out or sufferings because of any reason or a relationship turmoil. So all these issues people might be facing, and we all know that it comes and goes. But however, whoever is having this kind of situation, author is saying that we can have this kind of persons in our state of mind and do this practice. So what we will be wishing for them? Just the opposite. If they are having the poverty or financial trouble, we will wish the wealth. If they are having some physical challenges, then we will be wishing the good health, vibrant health. If they are unhappy and stressed, then we will be sending the positivity, happiness, and we will de-stress them. We will make their life magical with peaceful vibes that is coming from our magical wand. So, and author is saying here, it will guarantee that the gratitude you feel is as sincere and as powerful it can be. How? When we can feel as grateful now as you would when you heard the news that the person's health had been fully restored. So when we hear this, then it will guarantee that actually this thing will happen. So we have to feel it. We have to send the vibes and feel that it is happening. And for sure, we will be receiving the same news from the other person that it is happened. Yeah, Rahul is asking, so we have to think as a person, get the things which them needed. Yeah, which they are in need, that we need to wish them. We need to send them. Yes. To wave your magic wand to help someone you love with their wealth, follow the same magical practice and be as grateful as if they had the wealth they needed right now. This is the example in terms of wealth. If someone has, someone is in financial trouble, say maybe a lakh of rupees or 50,000 of rupees they need, and they are in need and they are in trouble, so we'll be sending that amount, whatever they are in need, in our mind. We'll just visualize and we will wave our magic wand. Magic wand we will be waving, and we will be visualizing as if the magic wand has created a positive vibes, and the ripple effect of that positive vibration is going slowly and reaching them and changing their aura, giving them whatever they need, and their wish is getting fulfilled. Just see that. This is nothing but creative visualization. We can do it step by step in some other day, but I hope this much is also good enough to practice. So, are we all ready? Let's do it. What we need to do? We need to choose first person, not all three at a time, and what that person is lacking or looking for, that particular thing we will be sending. We'll be sending the positive vibration to that person, and that we will see that that person is going to get the effect, and his or her wish is getting fulfilled, and we'll express our sincere gratitude by saying thank you. If you have the photograph in your mobile or something, you can use it to make it even more powerful. But even if it is not there, it doesn't matter, because when we close our eyes, we can visualize their photo, their real photo or their real self also very easily. We are not limited with a photograph. We all are like highly elevated people who can visualize very easily. So just close your eyes and let's do it for the first person. Take 1 minute, and maybe we'll see that the other two, we can do in similar line after the session is over. So please, let's close our eyes. Make it more impactful. We may take a deep breath. Feel the breath as it is going into our body. It is passing through our nasal space passage, and it is going to our lungs, deep down to the stomach. And start with a gratitude, thank you emotion. Elevate your emotion. Feel the deep, grateful vibes inside our body, inside our heart. And as we exhale, immerse the visual of the person whose life we want to change. Whatever is that person lacking, send that particular vibes by waving your magic wand, and see that the vibration are traversing towards that person and reaching to that person. The magic is there, and that person's heart is also changing. And the person is getting whatever you have sent. Visualize that the goal has been manifested. Now slowly you can open your eyes. So if anyone wants to share their experience, they're free to share. Where you feel the deepest emotion of gratitude, where you able to visualize that person whose life you want to change, whose life you want to fill with whatever is lacking.
Yes,
Yes.
visualizing, yes. Whatever I have wished, it gives immense pleasure that things is happening.
Great. So see. So before the other person gets transformed, we ourselves gets transformed with the act that we are doing. That's how actually
Yes.
Sumanjaya said that she herself felt very nice when she was doing this exercise, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. And yesterday I have given the other example wherein actually this is also true when we are holding a charcoal and when we are angry and planning to throw at someone else, that burning charcoal is actually burning our hand first. So instead, we need to forgive ourselves. We are doing a favor to ourselves by forgiving the other person at the first time. And then this particular exercise will be even more powerful and even more we can experience it. Yeah, Nisaji is saying we feel good while doing it. Yes, Nisaji, very true. Anyone else wants to share their experience directly by unmuting or in the chat?
I would like to share.
Yes, Silpaji.
So first of all, I think I do not want to change anyone. That's not my responsibility. I would like to give something that I already have. So if I have peace and I want to give peace to someone, or if I want to give love to someone, I go to the love, the depth of love in me, so that I can give that person. So looking at it from that point of view, I took myself as a magic wand. I found the thing that I wanted to offer someone else. I found it within me. So I connected to my own source, and then I made the other person sit in front of me, and I literally showered whatever gift that I wanted to give. I really saw a white light being showered on that person. And it connects me to this person. I still, while I'm talking, I'm still connected to this person, and it's still going on.
Wonderful. That is the magic. That's what actually is a feeling of wonderful vibes, right? And here author is saying that it is much easier to visualize yourself receiving the news than it is to visualize, for example, an ill person healthy again, or a depressed person happy again, or a financially stressed person abundant again. So as we are doing this particular exercise or activity, we will be definitely getting this news. But if we are not getting, then also we need not to actually worry, because everyone has their different state of existence and different state of being, and it will work, but to the extent that we are expecting might take time. But that doesn't mean that we should not believe that this is not working and we should stop. We should keep on doing this. Either we can practice the same thing for the same person on a daily basis all the 3 times, or we can have it on a roller coaster and like kind of changing round robin method and change the people whom you want to give the vibes and bring a difference in their life. Yeah. Milinji, you want to say
Yeah,
something?
because yes, I want to share something with just Shilpaji said, so it triggers actually. Just I want to add extra dimension to this one. So whenever, okay, just a simple exercise which we can do actually. If we close our eyes and if we think about our mother, okay, or our father or our teacher, basically, very simple thing happens in our mind is the very first thing comes is the image of that person, okay, and then the whole story or all the script. So in our head, that is how I interpret, okay, in our head there is always the image of that person throughout the life, the way he behaved, maybe my jija, okay, and the whole script associated with it. So whenever I remember any person, once name appear, so image appears, so image and text, okay. So when we do this any exercise, wherever we remember any person in visualization, okay, or we want to fix the relationship, actually we are not trying to change anyone. Absolutely, we don't have any control of that. We are not here to change anyone, not a single thing in the world. What we are doing here is basically we are changing our energies, basically, as we all know that we are all energy being, we are all vibrations, okay, and we carry the whole world inside our head. So basically we are fixing our energy. As Bikaji said, yes, it takes time, but we are fixing our energy. As we fix that image, and associated script with it, okay, automatically that relationship restores, okay. So next time whenever you start seeing that person or any this thing, you will find, that is what I found, is basically your relationships are healed. So when next time you met that person who gave you the hard time previously, is no more the same, because I changed my programming, and that is actually I'm sharing what my experience is, because previously in IT, there is a lot of office politics and all that. I used to hold such grudges with those people, and then in this practice I realized that it is not that person. He has his own life, he has his own stories and everything. I need to fix myself. So whatever this practice we are doing, actually we are forgiving ourselves, and it releases a lot of energy, and it restores all the relationship. They are no more in my life. Some of them are not at all around me, in my country, in my city. Then why should I hold those the people and their images and the negative script, instead of just change them with this positivity? And really this visualization works in that sense. Thanks because you giving me this time. But yeah, this has all different dimensions. Thanks Shilpa ji, thanks Bikash ji. Yeah.
Very true, very true. Very nicely uh, described, and that is very true. We are actually doing it for ourselves, and that's how actually I said, like, we need not to actually only confine ourselves to immerse the people whom we really care, but whom we do not have any good rapport or good relationship. To them also we can, and we should actually be doing this particular exercise so that our relationship gets healed, and the healing effect actually we will be feeling first. Later, actually, the other magic will happen, but that is not in our control. As rightly said by Milingi and Silpaji, it is not in our hand mostly, but yeah, it will definitely impact, because the energy, wherever the energy goes, the attention goes, the energy flows, and it grows. Whatever energy we are sending, that will definitely bring some amount of difference in our life first, and in the other person's life positively. If we are sending negative, it might not work, but positive means definitely it work. Now, this is the mantra that we can use. Thank you, thank you, thank you for whatever name we have visualized or imagined, and whatever we have imagined for that person, whether it is health, wealth, or happiness. These three things actually we can say either one or all the three, and we can end the practice here by giving our heartful gratitude to that person and to the universe. As you finish with one person, we can go on and do the second person, the next person also the similar exercise. Then you can also use this powerful practice when you are walking down the street or going about your day, and you come across someone who is obviously lacking happiness, health, or wealth. How we know? By seeing only we get to know if someone is in stress. We are walking down the street, and we see someone who is not in good mood. Instead of thinking and thinking negatively, what would have happened negatively, what we can do instead is wave the magic wand and send the positive vibes to that person and wish the good things for them and move on. That way we are actually making a transformation to our thought process also. What we have done, we have not created any negativity, we have not went into some judgment, because if we see that our mind is very busy in creating judgment most of the time, that's how often we go to the past or the future. We are not in present whenever we are judging someone. So this is another way to keep ourselves in positivity and in present. P for present, P for positivity. Now, yes, Babaji is also saying the same. Thank you for sharing that. It would help a lot others, including me, releasing the past grudges. That's what actually is required. The past anger or hatred actually for someone else is not hating or not creating any problem for the others, but it is actually damaging our state of mind, and that will be healed. Then author is saying using gratitude to help someone else with his or her health, wealth, and happiness is the single greatest act of gratitude you can perform. And one of the magical things about it is the health, wealth, and happiness you fervently wish for others, you also bring to yourself. At the end, he mentioned the same thing. Even the author also has mentioned the same thing at the end. Whatever we wish for others, we also bring the same thing to ourselves. when we give, we get. Simple and the easiest way of representing this. When we give, we also get. The magic practice number 24 is very similar to what we have already done. So let's not again read that, and let me see if day 25 is possible to cover today. How big is the chapter? Great, it's not too big. We can finish it. So the chapter 25 or the day 25 is termed as the cue the magic. So may I request someone to take over from here and start reading?
Yes, may I?
Yes, please, Sumanji.
Life is playfulness. We need to play so that we can rediscover the magic all around us. Flora Kulao, writer and therapist. Today's practice, Cue the Magic, is one of my favorite practices because it's a game. You play with the universe and it's a lot of fun. Imagine that the universe is friendly and caring and that it wants you to have everything you want in life because the universe can't just walk up and hand you what you want. It uses the law of attraction to give you signs and cues to help you receive your dreams. The universe knows you have to feel gratitude to bring forth your dreams. So it plays its part in the game by giving you personal cues to remind you to be grateful. It uses the people, circumstances, and events that surround you in your day as your magic cues to be grateful. It works like this. If you hear an ambulance siren, the magic cue from the universe is to be grateful for perfect health. If you see a police car, your magic cue is to be grateful for safety and security. If you see someone reading a newspaper, it's your magic cue to be thankful for great news. If you want to change the weight of your body when you see another person with your perfect weight, it is your magic cue from the universe to be thankful for your perfect weight. If you want a romantic partner, when you see a couple madly in love, it's your magic cue to be grateful for the perfect partner. If you want to have a family, when you see babies and children, take the magic cue and be grateful for children. When you pass by your bank or an ATM, it is your magic cue to be grateful for plenty of money. When you arrive home, it's your magic cue to be grateful for your home. And when a neighbor calls in to have a cup of coffee or you wave to them across the street, it is your magic cue to be grateful for your neighbors. If you happen to see one of your material desires on your list, such as your dream house, car, motorcycle, shoes, or computer, of course, it is your magic cue from the universe to be grateful for your desires now. When you begin a new day and someone says good morning, you are being given a magic cue to be grateful for the good morning. If you come across someone who is really happy, it is your magic cue to be grateful for happiness. And if you overhear another person saying thank you anywhere at any time, it's your magic cue to say thank you. There are unlimited and creative ways the universe has to magically cue you to be grateful in your day to day activities. You can never misunderstand a magic cue or get a cue wrong because whatever you think a cue is for, you are right. The universe uses the law of attraction to magically cue you, and so you always attract the exact cues that you need to be grateful for that in that moment.
Great. Thank you, Sumanji. So wonderful.
Thank
So
you.
the last line is very important. The universe uses the law of attraction to magically cue you, and so you always attract the exact cues that you need to be grateful for in that moment. There cannot be any wrong. Just before 1 or 2 lines, it is very clearly said that it cannot be wrong or a misunderstanding cannot be possible. So it is always the right cue, and we always need to think positive for the cue that we are getting. So next time, just out of curiosity, I'm asking, by any chance, if you are going for a very good work and one black cat comes on your way, what do you feel? How will you change your vibes, or what will come to your mind? That's also a cue, right? Anyone wants to say? Yeah, be grateful for the successful completion of the work. Yes, Balaji is saying that we can still be grateful for the successful completion of the work. Great. Anyone has any past memory, such memory where actually you saw the cat or something which is considered as unauspicious, but still you got very good result? Anyone has something? Yes, Balaji is saying the cat reminds you to be sending the positive vibes. Yes. So this is what actually you want to do. Anyone wants to share any incident? So let me share. I remember way back in maybe 25 years ago when I was in my 10th standard, and I was about to start for the exam. That day I very clearly remember it was math exam, and I have the belief that no cue or whatever actually happens on my way is meant for the bad. I always believe that it is for my own good only. And that day, all of a sudden, somehow one crow came, one black crow, and touched my head and went. And I just thanked that crow, and I said that this day is going to be very brilliant for me. I will be definitely going to get the very good marks, no matter what. And it was not a like kind of a fabricated thing that I have created. I have created it from my own heart. I don't know how it came. Definitely that confidence was also there because of the preparation and everything. But however, I made it, and whatever the result came, it was very surprising. I just got 99%. That is out of 75, I got 74 in that particular paper. So just think other way around. If someone is believing that the cue that is coming is having some bad news actually, or bad thing actually might happen, that is why it is coming, then what would have happened? So if someone is going for exam anyway, he or she has to go for that exam, but that particular cue can create havoc if we believe that it is for our bad, or if it is warning us for something bad that is going to happen. So every time, and that day, it's such a strong memory. From that day onwards, whenever I see any such cues which is considered as unauspicious, I I just make it even more intense and say that this has came to me to make my life more blissful and make the event whatever actually I am wishing to attain, it will be more even more successful. And there is no exception. Always it is good only. I don't know if I am the happy-go-lucky person, or it. I don't remember anything bad happened because of such kind of cat or whatever, like crow, black crow, or whichever. And it is a very unusual thing actually. Crow coming and touching the head and going is very unusual. And that day I very clearly remember it happened. So I just somehow I recollected, and I thought it would be very appropriate thing to share. And I wish that this incident would help you to bring a strong belief in you that it is what we create that happens. So if we are creating a negative thing, a negative emotion, then automatically, if negative is not going to happen, that will happen, because that is what we are attracting to. We created a negative thing, something bad might happen because of this, and bad will happen. And once the bad will happen, then again we will reaffirm that देखो मैंने सोचा था कि बुरा होने वाला है और बुरा ही हुआ. Then our belief get even more stronger that this is a negative cue. So instead, let's be very cautious, very aware that this kind of thing will not make us lead to such kind of which cycle, negative cycle. So yesterday, I remember we have discussed about success cycle. There also it is having similar kind of loop. So we are trained ourselves to always create success cycles, positive manifestation. Thank you. Thank you for patiently listening me, and I request someone else to take over from here.
May I?
Yes, Irpaji.
So I start from cue the
Cue.
magic. Yeah.
Yes.
Cue the magic has become a daily game I play. And with practice, I now automatically see all the magic cues the universe gives me. And I give thanks for every one of them. It never ceases to thrill and amaze me how the universe finds new ways to cue me to set the magic of gratitude into motion. When I receive a phone call from a friend or family member, it's a cue to be grateful for him or her. When someone says, "Isn't it a beautiful day?" it's a cue to be grateful for the beautiful weather where I live and for another beautiful day. If an appliance breaks down, it's a cue to be grateful for all my appliances that are working perfectly. If a plant in my garden is struggling, it's a cue to be grateful for all the healthy plants in my garden. When I collect the mail, it's cue to be grateful for the mail service and for unexpected checks. When someone says they have to go to an ATM or I see people in line at an ATM, it's a cue to be grateful for money. If a person I know comes down with sickness, it's a cue to be grateful for their health and mine. When I open my curtains in the morning and see the new day, it's a cue to be grateful for the great day ahead. And when I close my curtains at night, it's cue to be grateful for the great day that I had. To play cue the magic today, all you have to do is to be alert enough to take 7 magic cues from the universe during the day and give thanks for each one of them. For example, if you see someone with your perfect weight, say, "Thank you for my perfect weight." You can never do too much gratitude, so you can choose to do more. And if you want, you can even try to respond to as many magic cues in one day as you can. If you have been following the daily magical practices over the last 24 days, you will have reached a point by now where you will be alert enough to notice the cues the universe is always giving to you. One of the many benefits of gratitude's magical power is that it wakes you up and makes you far more alert and aware. And the more alert and aware you become, the more grateful you become, and the more easily you attract your dreams. So, universe, cue the magic.
Great. So the last one, please, if anyone wants to take over from here. Thank you, Silpaji.
Should I?
Yes, Nisaji, please.
Magic practice number 25. Cue the magic. Count your blessings. Make a list of 10 blessings. Write why you're grateful. Reread your list, and at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. Today, be alert to what's around you and take at least 7 gratitude cues from the events in your day. For example, if you see someone with your perfect weight, say, thank you for my perfect weight. Just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words, thank you for the best thing that had happened during the day.
Awesome. Thank you, Nisaji.
Thank you.
So if anyone wants to say anything, this is the time. Otherwise, we are done for the day. Suman, you want to say anything? And so, Nisaji, you want to say something?
Yeah, I was just thinking when Shilpa ji was reading this, see how beautifully Rhonda has, captured all the small nuances of life. Like जनरली अगर हम सुनते हैं कि जैसे अभी हमने सुना कि कहीं फ्लड्स हुए हैं या फिर कुछ और नेचुरल कैलेमिटीज, कुछ भी बुरा होता है किसी के साथ, तो हम ऑटोमेटिकली अंदर से हम ग्रेटफुल फील करते हैं कि हम तो सेफ है. आई मीन इट कम्स नेचुरली फॉर अस, इजंट इट?
Yes.
ये नहीं है कि हम बुरा चाहते हैं कि लोगों के साथ बुरा हुआ है, अरे ऐसे नहीं, लेकिन मन में एक तो आता ही है ना, नेचुरली इट कम्स टू अस कि
Thank God we are safe.
वी आर सेफ.
Yes.
थैंक गॉड कि हमारे साथ ऐसा नहीं हुआ, थैंक गॉड कि ऐसे, मतलब हम अपने आप अंदर से वो थैंकफुलनेस आ जाता है, मतलब ऐसे ही. तो हाउ ब्यूटीफुली रोंडा हैज कैप्चर्ड, लाइक as I told you already, this book is like, I'm really amazed how Rhonda captured all these small parts of our life, small nuances, and she has beautifully written the book. I'm really grateful. I just
Very
wanted to
true.
share.
Can
Very
I
true.
say something to that, please?
Yes, Silpaji.
I just wanted, I think that was Nisha who was talking, right? I'm not very sure who was
Yes, yes.
talking.
Yes.
So, Nisha ji, my personal journey has been, I got into mindfulness because I went through, it was a monsoon time of my life, monsoon season for my life. And it was with dark clouds, and mindfulness just walked into my life. That was the only way I knew how to cope up with the situation. And then when I started this journey, you will not believe how much I started seeing everywhere, the chances, the opportunities. There's so many opportunities and chances to be happy, just to put a smile on your face, nothing big. And it's everywhere. It's just that we have a tunnel focus, and we are only focused to our family, to our, we have this tunnel focus. So we need to open once you're, I don't know what are they called. I think they're called in English the blinkers of the horse, so that horse can only see in the front. So this focus is required. But when we walk in life, I think we should remove these blinkers so that we can see more. And I'm not joking, at every corner, every step that you take, there is something for which you could be grateful for. And after doing this, I did a gratitude not a program, but it was a part of my training in yoga. So at that time, I realized you just see so many things. Even, when I see the sky, yeah, and you see after it being a very hot summer and you see a dark cloud, you're grateful that of the dark cloud because there's going to be some rain. You just start, it automatically becomes, and you attract those things. I'll give you, I'm just taking one more second. I remember when I was pregnant with my kid, I kept on seeing pregnant women all over the place. And I just told myself, I don't know, how come all of them are pregnant all of a sudden? How come so many pregnant women are around this place? And that's when I realized, because I was pregnant, so that is when I'm in the grateful mode, then I see gratitude all over the place. When I'm in the mode of looking for opportunities, I see only opportunities. So it's only me. And isn't that wonderful that I am the creator? I am the magic wand. And I don't have to depend on anyone else. Thank you for giving me the time. Thanks for listening to me. Thank you.
Thank you. So wonderfully depicted. Thank you,
Shilpa.
Shilpaji. More power to you. Okay. Anyone else wants to share anything? Their journey?
Can I just include something that happened just yesterday? Some of
Okay.
you may know that I've come back to Germany. I don't have an apartment of my own. And I'm literally staying one day at a friend's place, one day here, one day there. So it's always a new bed, new situation. So it's pretty hot right now in Germany, really hot. Somebody gave me a room under the roof, and I just have to cook some Indian food for her or give her a bottle of wine or something. No payment, okay? And I could stay there for maybe 10 days or something. It's so hot. There's no fan, there's no air condition, and the roof has windows, but all those are glass windows. So it's really, really hot. Yesterday, so I don't stay during the day. I go out. I spend time. I'm here only since a day. So only yesterday I went to the library at the university during the day, and in the evening I went to visit a friend. And you will not believe, I haven't seen her. I did not call her up. I just went, which you usually don't do here. But I rang the bell and she looked at me. She was so excited to see me. She called me in, and then we were talking, saying, "Where are you staying?" "Yeah, I'm staying there." "Oh, you can't stay there. It's too hot." "Oh my God. You know what? How about you you can stay for a week in this apartment of mine. I'm going on a holiday and you can stay here." You know how, I mean, I didn't even ask her. I didn't even think of asking her or anything. I've just gone, and like that, there's another friend this morning wrote to me, how about you coming and staying with me? I would like some company. So things are just, honestly, look, I mean, this is basic, right? You need a place to stay for the night. And I'm just getting invitations just like that.
Very
Isn't
true.
that
Very true.
wonderful?
Very wonderful. It's magical, in fact. So because you are in tune, so you are getting everything, whatever you need, magically. Really wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for sharing, Shilpaji. More power to you.
I wish all of you, this, just remember, you are the magic wand, you are the antenna, you're the walking, talking, doing antenna. You just have to get the right antenna, you get the right, oh, I'm sorry, I'm thinking a little bit more in German nowadays. You have to tune into the right radio wave so that you will attract.
Right
I
frequency.
mean, right
It's a
now,
frequency.
I give you
Frequency.
all have the power. Just tune into the right thing. That's it.
Thank you, Silpaji, and we are also equally blessing you everything that you need positively and very quickly. Thank you, and more power to you. So with this, it's really a wonderful session. With personal sharing, it becomes even more magical. So I always say that please share your personal experiences and make the effortless reading to be a magic wand. So thank you all again, and have a great day ahead, and we will again meet on Monday. Thank you all.
Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
You.